फ्रेंड्स वेलकम बैक टू द स्टूडियो। स्वागत है। यहाँ पे एक बहुत ऑफिशियल सर्कुलर है। वी विल सी दैट हियर। काइंडली लाइक द वीडियो एंड सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल फॉर द लेटेस्ट बैंकिंग, पेंशन एंड रिलेटेड अपकमिंग अपडेट्स के लिए। स्टार्ट करते हैं यहाँ पे। द ऑफिशियल सर्कुलर दैट वी हैव हियर। ऑल इंडिया रिटायर्ड बैंक रिटायरीज एम्प्लॉयज़ एसोसिएशन का सर्कुलर है। With warm regards, Secretary General Mr. R.K. Doot ji. The copy has been sent to the CEO, Indian Bank Association. Friends, ये पूरा matter है that is related to the violation of the law and judgment of Honourable Supreme Court of India, and it has been referred to the Secretary Department of Financial Services, Government of India, and this is in continuation with our letter regarding extension of options to join the pension scheme to the resignees. We are enclosing a copy of our letter for your immediate reference. In this connection, we are enclosing copies of circular issued by some of the bank which parties to a joint BPS. These banks have stipulated minimum service required to join the pension scheme as 20 years. Only class of pension in bank employees pension regulation 1995 is voluntary retirement pension where minimum qualifying service required is 20 years. We reiterate that in the case of voluntary retirement, the employees has to complete qualifying service for retirement benefits and pension is being paid in terms of regulation 29. Whereas the minimum qualifying service required for all other classes of pension is 10 years. Service required for voluntary retirement pension is 20 years, and we have no quarrels if the bank are stipulating 20 years of service, treating the resignations as voluntary retirement. On account of stipulation of 20 years minimum service, these resignees are entitled to voluntary retirement pension, which is the only class of pension which could be applied. Consequently, these banks are treating the resignees as voluntary retirements. On account of treating the resignees as voluntary retirements, these former employees, including officers, are entitled to pension in terms of BPS. And this is because these settlements cover voluntary retirement, and those who have retired voluntarily are being paid pension in case they have served over 20 years. In that situation, the judgment in UCO Bank versus Sanvarmal cannot be applied to these resignees as they deem to have a retired voluntary. Therefore, they are entitled to payment of pension either from 1st November 93 or from 27th November 2009 or from date of retirement resignation. And the case may be, it is pertinent to note that neither the joint note nor the bipartite settlement nor approval from the government stipulate minimum years of service. We have been bringing to your kind note with regard to judgment of Honourable Supreme Court allowing our civil appeal in civil appeal number 6254 of 2012. This civil appeal challenged the order by Honourable High Court of Delhi in WP number this. Our prayers before Honourable High Court of Delhi was issue writ or direction directing the respondents to grant the benefit of pension to members of petitioners association as being paid to retired employees of our public sector undertakings, namely LIC and Reserve Bank of India. Since Honourable Supreme Court has allowed our civil appeal while settling aside the order of Honourable High Court of Delhi, members of our association are entitled to pension duly applying the pension regulations in Reserve Bank of India. In terms of pension regulations in Reserve Bank of India, minimum service required is 10 years. proportionate pension between 10 and 20 years, and full pension upon serving for 25 years. So, Honorable Supreme Court, in the contempt petition filed by our association, so Honorable Supreme Court has ordered our association to invoke appropriate proceedings in case of non-implementation or partial implementation of its order dated 30th February 2018. So this fact has been brought to your kind notice. So this is seems to be the violation of the orders of violation of law and judgment of Honorable Supreme Court of India का जो लेटर हेड है यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट है पेंशन ऑप्शन टू द रिजाइनीज।